Hey, good morning and welcome back to the shop here at New Traditions, home of New Traditions Dulcimers, Wabash Ukulele Company, and New Traditions Woodworking. My name is Dan Daniels. It is April 1st, 2022. It's freezing outside. It snowed last night. The snow has all disappeared on the ground, but it is still very cold. It's still freezing here in Somerset, Indiana, home of New Traditions. I have a customer who needs 2 more hackberry bowls. So I went out to the wood pile and I found this little round of hackberry. This is from a tree that came down last spring during the spring storms, which are typical here in this part of Indiana. Hackberry. This should give me 2 at it should easily give me 2 of our 6-inch bowls, which usually turn out to be 5-inch, which sometimes turn out to be 4.5 inches, depending on what the wood is willing to give me. But I'm going to go ahead and get this wood processed and get turning some bowls out of this hackberry log. It's got a moisture content of about 10% right now, even though it's been outside and you can see it's wet on the surface. It's still running about 10%, which is just about right for me to turn. Yeah, so that's it. So the next step is to cut this log in half, mount it on the lathe, and start turning a new hackberry bowl for our customer. All right, so I went over to the bandsaw and cut that wonderful log. First, I planed down the edges because it was too thick. Folks ask why I only make 6-inch bowls. It's because my tools are set up as a lutherie shop and I don't need big tools at a lutherie shop, so I use what I have, and my bandsaw will only cut that thickness. So I plane down the edges, take some bark off, cut the puppy in half. You can already see some of the beautiful grain in this hackberry. So I'll go ahead and mount these pieces. I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead, whoops, sorry about that, folks. I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and use a faceplate on this, and that'll hold it secure so I can turn into a nice little bowl. All right, we'll see you next time. First bowl turn. I'm sorry I can't bring you along on the turning process. I don't have a way to mount my camera that's safe for me. And my fear is that I would just be more worried about my camera falling over than my fingers on the lathe. So that's my story and I'm sticking to it. This is my bowl from the chunk of wood that I showed you earlier. Hackberry. Let's see if I can get that. Isn't that beautiful? And this here in Indiana, this is kind of a throwaway tree. Folks aren't real thrilled about having it. It's I know on our property they blow down an awful lot, so they grow really tall, and I'm guessing that they're not that strong as they mature. But anyway, this is the first bowl of 2 that I'm doing today from that wood that I showed you earlier in the video. So this is how it starts out. This big old piece of hackberry, and then this is, with much patience and maybe a little talent, but more patience than anything, and God's blessing, this is the way it turns out. So this is a little bit different design with the 3-tier, and it'll have a lid on it as well. The inside is kind of cool. It's hard to show with this camera, but there you go. That's the result of bowl turning number 1. I'll do the other bowl after lunch. I think it's somewhere around lunchtime. It's a little bit warmer now outside. The snow has stopped. Still cloudy and overcast though. I guess that's one of the trademarks of Indiana, huh? All right, hackberry bowl number 1 of 2 from the hackberry log. I think this will conclude this this video. Perhaps I'll show the other bowl later on, but yeah, there you go. Hey, thanks for watching. If you get a chance, subscribe to our channel at New Traditions Homestead. It would sure help us out a lot. Give a thumbs up on the video. Share the videos with your friends. My name is Dan Daniels, Wabash Ukulele Company and the New Traditions Dulcimer Company here on the New Traditions Homestead in Somerset, Indiana. Still a little chilly today, but we're going to make it through. See you next time. Lord bless you guys.